Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today we got a little something special here, a little barn find action. What we got here is a Homelite made by Jacobsen Imperial SNO thrower. It's a 542 or 524 two-stage. It's got a 5-horse Tecumseh on it. Like I said, it's a barn find. The issue with it is it feels like it's locked up. So don't know if it's locked in the cylinder or if maybe the coils rusted to the flywheel or something. Guy said it did run good when he parked it, but he bought a four-wheeler with a snowplow on it. Don't need it no more, so he gave it to me. So turn this camera around here and we'll show you what we got. Do a little walk around. Is. It's a, like I said, it's a 5-horse Tecumseh, 24-inch. You can tell by the dirt and dust and everything on it that it's been sitting a while. I don't know exactly how long it's been sitting, but it has been sitting. It is a two-stage. I don't know if you guys can see it the shadow or not, but looks really good. Runners on it look good. It's not been gotten down into the wear edge or anything like that, so it's rusty, but I think we can bring it back. It does have tire chains on it, kind of small tired, but yeah, like I said, it's a Homelite made by Jacobsen. There's all the model number and everything. Self-propelled, 4-speed with reverse. Looks like a pretty solid machine. I mean, it's old enough that it's got a metal belt guard on it, not a plastic one. And Ken's Small Engines just did a Predator swap on a snowblower, so worst comes to worst, if we can't get this thing started and freed up and everything, we'll do an engine swap on it. So I doubt if I'll hang on to it, because you know I got a snow plow. I don't blow snow, because I got as you can see, I got a gravel driveway, and just quicker and easier for me to run my plow around. So, but yeah, let's get this thing in the shop and we'll get it up on the stand or something and start seeing what's seized up on it. Alright y'all, we got this here in the shop. I don't know if I showed it on the intro video or not, but this thing is kind of seized up. So I'm going to pull this belt guard off down here and see if we can get a pair of channel locks on that drive pulley and see if we can break her loose. Get that camera angle down here. So yeah, we're going to take this cover off right here. Just a couple bolts hold it on. Get the old earthquake out. Alright. Oh, see? It turns over. So it must have been just a little rust or something down in this thing here, maybe. Don't know what actually caused it to seize up, but my guess is maybe this belt here was rusted to the pulley. But yeah, we're in business, so I guess we'll get her up on the lift and check that carburetor out. So, well, first, you know what? I'm gonna shut the camera off, grab my spark tester, get it all hooked up. We'll check to see if we got spark. You know what? Let's go old school. Not everybody has a spark tester at their house, so. A little dirty, but see if we can lay this thing down here where we can all see if it has a spark or not. Maybe. Hopefully that gets good enough ground. You guys might not be able to see it, but I'll be able to see it. So. Get the key on. Yep, everything's on now. Yep, we got spark. Looks like a fairly decent spark too. See if I can get it. Get you guys off this mount here. And you guys can watch right down in there. Focus. So, alright, hopefully you guys can see that. So, alright. Guess the next thing is get this thing turned around and we'll pull the carburetor off of it. Bring it back when I'm ready to do that. Alright guys, getting ready to pull this cover here off this carburetor. And first pull out the little kill key. And then there's a little bolt up on top of this metal box that takes a 5/16. And I just got a nut driver here. Somebody had been into this already because it's super loose. Matter of fact, I think it might be stripped out because it's not coming up out of there. So we'll just move on and take these two screws here out. And that slides right off that. And then over here on this side, you can see this is the choke lever. Turn it back and forth. Get your fingers behind there and just pop it off. And slide that back like that. There'll be a little kill wire inside here. Right now I'm just going to let it hang down like that. And there we got our carburetor. So, see this little lever here works your throttle. I'm not going to pull the carburetor off quite yet. I am going to get underneath of here and take this float bowl off and see if there's, well, I know there's junk in it, but I want to, yeah, that throttle butterfly there, that lever works good. So yep, so yeah, we should be able to get her to run. Alright, I'm going to shut you off while I get a, oops, sorry about the noise, while I get a wrench to take that off, and we'll be right back. Alright, down here on the bottom, take the float bowl nut off. And this one does have the bottom adjuster in it like that, so let's see if we can get this bowl off of here. No, it's actually not that bad. I mean, it's dirty, but it's not green and crusty, so I'm going to guess that this thing was probably put away before the ethanol fuels and stuff came out. So, may get some cleaner. I'll clean this bowl out here and shoot some cleaner up through here, up through the main jet in the bottom, and we may dump some fuel in this thing and see if she'll fire off. I'll bring it back. Alright y'all, I got that bowl mostly cleaned out. I'm gonna throw this bowl back up on here now. Hopefully she don't leak. But in one of my previous videos, I did a carburetor cleaning, and I was using WD-40, and I got a comment, dude, don't you know about carburetor cleaner? Well, yes, I know about carburetor cleaner, and most everybody that's done any kind of number of these things knows that carburetor cleaner will eat rubber parts, make them swell, make them do all kinds of funky stuff. That's why I prefer to use WD-40 and a little cleaning, you know, maybe a Scotch-Brite, some Q-tips, nozzle cleaners, you know, all that stuff to clean my carburetors and stuff, rather than using the carburetor cleaner itself. Now, if I have one that I'm going to completely rebuild and I got all new gaskets and rubbers and everything else for it, heck yeah, I'll use carburetor cleaner. I got a can of carburetor soak over here. I use that, but if it's something I'm going to just trying to get running and get it going, I'll use WD-40 all day. So, or any kind of penetrating oil. It doesn't have to be just WD-40. So, but yeah, let me, since I addressed that question, and now you all know why I'm using what I'm using, let me grab some fuel. We'll put the spark plug back in it, get you guys backed up, and check to see if this carburetor leaks, and then see if we can get her fired up. I'll bring you back. Alright, y'all. Ran into a little bit of a problem here. Put some fuel in it. Got the float bowl all filled up, and noticed there was a leak. So, if you guys can see that or not, there's a crack. There's a crack in this elbow right here, letting the fuel run out. So I shut the fuel off from the tank. Still gonna back you guys up. I think the bowl's full, so at least the primer works. I know that for sure because I got some fuel running out of the carburetor there a little bit. So let me get you guys back in the stand, and we'll at least try to get this thing fired up. I'm gonna have to, I don't remember if these thread in or if they're pressed in. If they're just threaded in, I'll replace it. If it's pressed in, then I guess we'll be looking for another carburetor. So like I said, I don't remember right offhand on these old Tecumsehs. It's been a long while since I worked on one, but yeah, let me get you guys back in the stand, and we'll just see if this thing can do a pull start. Alright guys, turn that choke on over here, and get that throttle up. Hey, she runs. Yep. Let's see if I can fire her up again here and keep her running this time. Yep, I think we ran out of fuel. But I did test the auger. The auger does go around. So I didn't test the drive on it, but yeah, it's a good deal. The like I said, the auger does go around on it, so happy about that. So all right, I'm gonna start pulling this carburetor apart. Get you guys over here and get you lined up and see if we can't figure out if that's a press in or screw in fitting. So get you guys turned around and we'll bring you back. Alright guys, I'm going to take this choke lever here off. That's the mounting plate for the box. And I kind of forgot to mention there, that white smoke you seen come out when it first started, I shot some penetrating oil down in that cylinder just to lube things up, because this thing, like I said, this thing had been sitting for so long. I wanted to make sure there was plenty of lubrication down there in the cylinders and stuff and all that. So I sprayed some penetrating oil down in there. So see if I can get that fuel line off here without breaking it. Of course, I probably should bring you guys around to this side where I'm working at, so you can see what I'm doing. Let me get you guys moved around here, and we'll bring you over here where you can see. How's that, guys? That much gooder? So, yeah, I just loosened this clamp up here, and that split is, well, there was actually stuff in it, is right there. I can actually get my fingernail in it, so let me see if I can pop that there off, and we'll man, I'm unprepared today. I'm gonna grab a pair of pliers to kind of turn that line a little bit and get it broke loose. Be right back. Alright guys, I grabbed a pair of pliers here. Oh yeah, she broke loose nice there. Now if I can just get that slid back. I'm trying to avoid taking this carburetor off of here. But, oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Right there's the old split. If I can show that to you guys. Yep, right there. There's the split right there and right there, straight across. That thing focused in. Focus. Right there and right there. So she popped right off of there. So, all right. Let me see, get them pliers on that little fitting there, and see if I can get that spun out of there. Which, like I said, I can't remember on these Tecumsehs if those are excuse me, if those are pressed in or threaded in. Let's hope they're threaded in. I've got a little pair of vice grips laying right here. I thought I did. Yep, I do. Sorry about my mitts being in the way. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I think she's going to be a pressed in one. Yep, she just slipped on there, so. Alright, well, I was trying to avoid it, but I guess we're going to have to do it. I'll go ahead and pull this carburetor off of here. Trying to get this primer line off here without destroying it. There we go. Tuck that back out of the way there. Got that line tucked up there. Got my 7/16 wrench here. It's a little shadowy down in here for you guys to see, but there we go. Move that choke lever out of the way. You guys can see now. Oh, it's a bolt and nut. was doing pretty good until it broke loose. So I can get this other side off. And I can pull out on it enough to get that other bolt to hold. We'll worry about putting it back on later. Alright. Nope. She's just back there spinning, so. Alright. I'm prepared as I am. Let me grab another wrench and we'll finish taking that off here. Alright guys, got a second wrench here. If I can take this off my fingers now. Yeah, she's still pretty tight. Must be a little rust on the end of them threads. Whoop. You guys going for a ride. Man, thing's gonna fight me clear to the end. There we go. Alright. There's that. Now, just got to disconnect that governor linkage here. Get it slide back out the hole. Unhook it. There it is. Alright, let me see if I can get this in the vise. Get some vice grips on it. And see if that threads out or if it presses in there. But I'm going to guess it probably presses in. But hey, we'll give it a shot. Bring you back when we get set up. Alright guys. Got the carburetor in the vise here. Got my small vice grips here. So we can get that locked on there. And it's just spinning on there. Let's tighten her up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to guess that it's probably pressed in there. So yep. Alright guys, I guess this will end this video here. I'm gonna clean this carburetor up, get some numbers off the motor there, and see if we can't go on the old and find a cheap one and order it and get it coming, and we'll get it on and get this thing going. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down in the comment section down there. If you're new to the channel, please ring that bell, hit all get all the notifications, everything we do here on the channel, including some cooking, mechanical work, all kinds of stuff. And like I always say, if you guys weren't watching them, I wouldn't be making them. I deeply appreciate it. We're almost at the 1K mark as of tonight. We're like 28 subs away, I think, something like that. Appreciate everything you guys do. Love y'all, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Bye.